Now I'm starting off the general energy read, and I'm using the Gypsy Witch deck for that. And the first card you've got is the Eye, so there's a need for you to watch your back. There's also a need for you to take a little bit of a step back from the situation and look at it with new eyes, fresh eyes. Use your intuition, your experiences in the past to decide what to do for the future. But there seems to be a lot of conflict that you've been going through, and there's a need for you to step back and come up with a new plan, a new strategy on how to deal with things. So you seem to have ended a situation, or you're ending a situation, or you want to move on from a situation where there's a lot of drama, there's a lot of problems, you're dealing with a lot of issues at this particular time, and you're feeling very lonely, very, very unsupported. It might be something to do with your work. You might be feeling like you're getting too much of responsibility and nobody else is helping you out in the situation there. You've got the 10 of clubs there, which is like the 10 of rods. So this is talking about you being very exhausted about dealing with the situation. You're tired of it. It seems to be one problem cropping up after the next. There seems to be a lot of conflict that comes out of it. And you're actually taking a little bit of a stand back, or you need to take a little bit of a step back in order to come up with a new plan on how to deal with the situation. You are at a crossroads in your life over there. You've got the Ace of Swords, or the Ace of Spades rather, and you can see there's that decision that you have to make over there. So you are very conflicted about whether you want to leave. There seems to be a lot of issues that you want to sort out. This might be even that you're trying to maybe signing new contracts or moving on to a new job. You're certainly trying to make a clean break from this old situation, because there seems to be a lot of conflict, a lot of drama that is going on over here. Whatever it is, whatever this decision is, you are going to be victorious in it, because it's the Ace of Spades. So you'll be able to sort it out. You need to speak very, very clearly, but there is a lot of conflict and drama that you are dealing with. You're having to fight a lot of battles. You might be even dealing with some legal issues as well with that Ace of Spades, and it will go in your favor, whatever goes down. Like I said, this could even be about signing new contracts. Now you've got the 6 of Hearts over there together, the House card over there. So there might be some kind of issues that have been going on in the home life as well. You might have been doing some home repairs or dealing with some kind of family issues. You're certainly spending a lot more time at home, and that's giving you a lot more satisfaction, time with your family. You've got that Shepherd card over here, so there is some conflict that is going on the work front over there. So even though the home life seems to be quite stable, on the work front there seems to be a lot of issues that you're dealing with. You're in a position of leadership over here, but there's somebody around you that is almost like a thorn in your side. You could also be dealing with some legal issues with regards to the work situation over there with that Jack of Spades. But whatever it is, whatever decision you have to make, you need to take a little bit of a step back in order to come up with that new plan. Be very, very logical. Now, going into the future, you've got the 10 of Hearts. You are ending situations over there. It looks like whatever all this emotional turmoil that you're going through at the moment is coming to an end with that 10 of Hearts. You're going to be breaking off friendships or ending long-term relationships that you had in a situation. So you've got that 10 of clubs over there. So this could be the work on the work front. This is the Tower in the Lenormand deck. This talks about an institution or a company that you're working for, where you've got a lot of authority, but there's a lot of burdens that have come in with that Tower card of you, and you're feeling very lonely, very unsupported. And maybe this is the reason why you're going to be ending the situation. The universe is gifting you with something good. So there's a bouquet coming in over here. So there's something, even though you end the situation, you make a decision to leave. If you've decided to leave, it looks like something good will come in of it. But you are going to be at the crossroads in your life. You've got that Ace of Clubs over there. So just starting off a new job somewhere, a new offer is coming in, and that might change your direction in life completely. So you are ending things. You've got 2 aces, but you are going to be beginning something brand new over there. So really, at a turning point in your life at this moment. You've got a brand new sun rising over there. So whatever comes in for you is going to be really good. It's going to give you a lot more satisfaction and maybe a lot more authority and a lot more power in your hand. So you are going through a bit of a problem over there with people around you, but you are making a decision maybe to leave the situation. So at the bottom of the deck, you've got the 4 of Swords. And here again, a need for you to take a little step back and make a decision. So you have gone through a lot of stress. There's been a lot of trauma. You may have been dealing with some legal issues as well. There's been a breakdown of communication. So you may have cut ties with these people, and you're coming up with a new plan. You've got the sword on the side over there. You're being guided. There's a nice little angel there, and that you're getting some insight. So you need to take a little bit of a break from it. Maybe a little bit of a holiday, step out of the situation a little bit to see the answers, to get the solution. And you're doing a lot of soul searching, it seems, there. You've got the Nine of Pentacles over there together with the Seven of Swords. So something around you on that work front has been quite deceptive, quite nasty. There's been a lot of lies, deceit, maybe betrayal going on over there with that Seven of Swords. You can see there's barriers being put up, this big gate over there. So somebody has blocked your path as well. And there's been, a lot of nastiness, a lot of nasty words that have been spoken, or somebody's been speaking a lot of lies, going behind your back, sneaking around, causing a lot of drama. And this is probably on your work front over there. Maybe there's a lot of jealousy that is going on around you on the work front over there. You can see that Nine of Pentacles. You are financially independent. So, whatever is going on the work front. And it is maybe affecting the way you are working. It is stressing you out quite a bit as well. It might even be causing some stress-related illness as well. So you do need to get some rest, and you need to recover from this drama that has been going on. Now, you've got the Queen of Swords over here together with the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Swords is somebody who's gone through the mill, really, and a lot of problems. You are waiting for something to come in. You're waiting for some kind of legal decision to come in as well. But you're also, putting up barriers against people. You are very depressed, very unhappy about what had happened. You are crying quite a bit about it. But you are standing your ground over there, and, you're not allowing people to walk all over you. So there has been some kind of, breakdown of a relationship. This could be a divorce. The Queen of Swords is the divorcee of the deck, but it's also a card that says you're waiting for something to come through, and you're standing your ground, and you're not allowing anybody to take advantage of you as well. Deep inside, you are very, very hurt, very, very upset, and you're crying quite a bit with that Queen of Cups. So whatever this drama is that has happened for you, it's caused a lot of problems and a lot of chaos. And, you feel very let down by this person that betrayed you with the Seven of Swords. So, that cycle had to end. You've got a World card immediately underneath it. So whatever had to happen, you have to start afresh. Whoever it is has not been good for you or good for your energies. It's been very detrimental. They've created a lot of barriers and a lot of boundaries that you cannot cross. They've restricted you in some sort of way. And maybe there's been a restriction of personal finance. There may have been some financial loss as well that has come in with this drama that has gone through. And maybe this is the reason why you do need to take that time off to get some rest, or take some time off to recover and come up with a plan. Now, in the past, you've got the Hierophant card over here, and you've got the Fool. So the Hierophant is about, maybe seeking legal advice. Maybe you've gone through the court systems. This could have been a divorce. But this is also talking about you taking on the energy of the Hierophant, where you've learned a lot of lessons and been through a lot. So whatever you're doing at the moment, as far as your work goes, you're quite an expert at it. You're pretty good at it. You're making a brand new start as well. So if you've come through a divorce, it seems like you're starting off afresh. But if you've left an old job, you are going to be starting off afresh as well. This has come through in the last few months, where you're making big changes, maybe taking a different pathway in life. Maybe you're in between things a little bit as well with that Four of Swords. This follows the Three of Swords. So there's been some kind of crisis that has happened to you, and you are now starting to make that fresh start, having maybe lost a lot. There's been, the Fool is usually about having lost everything and restarting, starting from scratch almost. And that seems to be what has happened. You've got the Magician, so you are trying to manifest things. You are working on it. You are networking. You're speaking to a lot of people. You're putting a lot of effort and energy into your work. You are pretty trained up. You've got all the skills that you need. So you are trying to start something new, or you're trying to manifest something new, bring something out, leaving behind the old. You got the Three of Pentacles. So whatever you work on, whatever you build, or whatever you invest your time and effort in, will be successful. This is about getting some kind of position of authority, where you're networking with a lot of people and your expertise is being recognized. This is building cathedrals, as you can see, but you are going to be very, very focused on your work after going through all of this drama that has happened over here. You've got a choice coming up over here with the Lovers card over here, so you're in a dilemma about what you want to do. So although you want to make this brand new start, and maybe this is the reason why you're waiting for things to happen, because you are trying to make that choice, trying to make a decision about what to do next. So what's happening around you? You've got that 8 of Rods there, so things are going to start moving on. So although you're feeling very stuck right now, maybe this is just temporary. Things will start moving on. Information is coming in your direction, or things are going to be coming to light. There might be also a lot of travel, and this might be to do with your jobs. You're certainly going to be very, very busy soon, because you've got the Magician card as well as this 8 of Rods. And this is about being, run off your feet, being communicating with a lot of people, traveling a lot, putting your message out there. In your hopes and fears, you're trying to build your own kingdom. You've got the Empress over here, so you're working very, very hard on gaining, recognition, or even establishing your financial success. So you are working pretty hard to try and get yourself out of this. You might be in a little bit of a financial pickle, but you're trying to get yourself out of that situation. The Wheel of Fortune is coming in for you over there, and you've got the 6 of Swords. So things are about to change. They're trying, things are about to move on. You've even got that 8 of Rods. So things are starting to move on, even though you might be feeling a little stuck right now. All 3 cards, the Wheel of Fortune, the 6 of Swords, and you've got the Chariot card. So this is all about movement, as well as the 8 of Rods. So where you have been stuck for a while, or feeling like you're not getting anywhere, feeling a bit negative, it seems like everything is going to start moving forward in a very, very positive direction. With the 6 of Swords, it's about, still thinking a lot about what happened in the past, because you can see she's got her head on her hands over here. So, you're still thinking about it, but you're making plans now for the future. You're moving away from an old situation that was very established. You can see them both moving away from these castles. So something that you thought was stable and was going to last forever didn't. It sort of fell apart, really, and there was a lot of drama, and it seems like, you're going to have to let it go and move on. The Chariot is about buying a new home, or even relocating to do this job, or, relocating to start something afresh, or start something more established somewhere else. So it looks like, you are moving on from the situation, and you will, you need to take control of that situation. There is somebody there that is going to be guiding you as well. There's somebody that's giving you some kind of good advice, but it might be even that you're deciding to do the same job overseas, or relocate to do this particular job. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Wolf pack for the let's see what's going on. And the first card is Cycle. So at this time, the cycle in your life may be bringing sudden changes, disappointment, or famine. Know that this is about to change for the better. Be prepared. So good things are coming for you. The cycle is now ended, and you are starting something brand new over there. Now you've got new beginnings. So you've got cycles over there as well as new beginnings. So now that the lessons have been learned, you are about to start a new beginning. Love, money, or happiness, children, investments, or travel. The past is to be put to rest and look to the future. So you have come full circle, and you are about to start something brand new, and that cycle is now over. You've got that rainbow over there, so the worst is now over and done with, and you need to move on. There's guidance coming in over there, so somebody is about to enter your life as a teacher, a great opportunity to advance. You may decide to go back to school to further your education. Guidance can come in many forms. Listen to your intuition. So you might be doing something. You are at a point where you are at a crossroads in your life, trying to make big choices over here. Things are starting to move forward because there's new beginnings coming in for you there. And all these cards are showing that, the Wheel of Fortune is coming, that cycle is finished, and you are about to embark on a new phase in your journey. And things are starting to move on for you, and it's going to be very, very good. There are people around you that are giving you guidance, and somebody there is there to come in to help you. You might be thinking about relocating, buying a new home, moving forward, but leave the past behind. This is a time for big change in your life. And we're coming close to the end of the year. And, your birthday is coming up, so this looks like a big change is coming up for you this year. So you got the Seven of Fire, so defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground and choose your battles wisely. So defend everything that you've worked for, and also it says choose your battles wisely. Don't get drawn into arguments that are petty. Make sure you, tell people where to get off, draw your boundaries, but, try not to let them get under your skin. You've got the Four of Earth over here, so being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions, giving to the less fortunate. So the Four of Earth is the Four of Pentacles, and this is about watching your finances. But it's also a card that shows that financial stability is coming in for you over there. You've got the Knight of Air, so some kind of legal news is coming in, and events that occur at great speed. Take time to carefully review your options, creative solutions. Now you've got the Eight of Rods over here together with this Knight of Air. The Knight of Air is about things happening pretty quickly. This is about signing legal documents, Make sure that you're reading everything very, very carefully. Things are about to move with great speed. If you're changing jobs and you're getting a new job, make sure that you're negotiating contracts and make sure you're reading things very, very carefully, and get advice if you do need it. If you need legal advice when sorting things through, make sure that you get it. So there are new beginnings, ends of old cycles, guidance from people around you. Listen, don't ignore what people have got to say. And it looks like brand new beginnings starting for you. The Chariot card usually talks about success. After going through a lot of problems and hurdles, success coming in for you there with that Chariot card over here. And you can even see, you've got the Six of Swords over here. So moving away from all that drama, all the problems, and the Wheel of Fortune bringing about positive change for you.